Houston, I mean Spurs, we have a problem. We have a problem, and I had to stand up for this one because, boy, my head is like, yo, what is going on? Just when you think things are getting good as a Spurs fan, just when you think things, you can look up, start to look ahead. Be like, we're on the verge of doing something special. We're on the verge of a European Cup final. Just when you think that things are looking up, you get hit with an injury crisis. Spurs get hit with an injury crisis to all their biggest players, all the best ones, all the players that you need at this point of the season. Obviously, we knew weeks and weeks ago, well, I'll say weeks and weeks ago, a while ago now, we've been dealing with the loss of our captain, Heung-min Son. And that's already been tough as it is. You know, not having your captain, your talisman, the guy that gets you goals, but just when you need something, you need a little two-step, drop of the shoulder, cut inside, yeah, take a shot, or even just someone who's going to create something. I know Sonny hasn't had his greatest season, and I've been a heavy critic of him at times. But when you just need a goal in the game, Sonny's the guy that you get the ball to, and somehow, some way, he might pop up with an assist or a goal, a key pass. He does something important. He's got the football IQ. He's a captain and a leader for a reason. And so we've been missing him. That's already been damning as it is. No captain for our semi-final ties, our quarter-final legs. We've been missing him. But now, off the back of the last game, the first semi-final against Bodo Glimt, where we smacked them 3-1. Shouldn't have conceded that last goal, but that's neither here or there at the moment. We know going into that game, they had some injuries to key players. They had 2 or 3 of their first team players out. And it was like, yo, the football gods were watching. And it's like the Uno reverse card on there. They said, yo, next return leg, you're going to be dealing with the same thing. But, and then now, Lucas Bergvall out for the rest of the season. You guys know, man, I needed my guy Torfinn. You know, Torfinn, the Swedish Viking. I said at the start of the season he'd be a mainstay and a Spurs starter by the end of it. And look at us now. Our midfield looks lost without him. Bergvall's the one guy in the midfield that you need. The guy that can play in the 6, the 8, and the 10. He gels so well with all the players. He moves it so good. Why is everything he do so clean? Not for real, though. I'm glazing, but Bergvall is a huge, huge miss. I know he's a young player, but I don't feel like people are actually going to take in how important he has been to the Spurs team, and more importantly, the structure of our midfield in the last 4 to 5 months. He's been the only player that's been a mainstay. Bentancur's been in and out of the team. Sar's been in and out of the team. Madders and Kulu have been swapping. Bergvall's the only guy that has maintained his position in that midfield. And missing him has been huge. We now have to see the return of Balloon Man himself. Fast whip specialist. Baluma Basuma. Like, I might have to sit down. I might just have to sit down for that one, boys. Oh my God, like, how? Why? I'm done with seeing Basuma play for my club. Yes, we could throw Pap Sarr in there, but he's another player I feel like he's been underperforming. Ever since someone called him Cabby Lame, I can't unsee it. Every time I'm watching him play, I think that I'm watching a Kenyan in the marathon. The man are just doing up distance covered, just getting all around the pitch, just jogging, moving. Man's just got a spring in his step for no reason. Like, bro, I need to see you on that ball. I need to see you moving the ball, passing it around. Keep control of it. We were getting moved to by West Ham the other day, you know? West Ham! No! How did we get moved to by West Ham keeping the ball better than us? We couldn't break them down. It's because of the midfield. And just to build up on top of that, we mentioned Bergvall being out. Mentioned Sonny being out. Now the next one. It has been all but confirmed. It's been the player. I've had knives. I've had the knives out for him. I've had machine pointed at his head. Bayern and chalk ready every single game. I've called him out time and time again. And last week, he proved me wrong. And I said, yo, my apologies, Madders. I ain't got nothing to say. Just off the back of that performance. Just when I hold the hands up, put the guns down, my man gets injured. He gets injured. He suffered a knee. I don't even know what they've said. It's like a ligament injury within the knee. It's looking like more than likely he's going to be out for the rest of the season. And yes, I'm not a big Madders fan. I am not a big Madders fan. But let this not make you think that I don't rate Madders. Because Madders is a good player. You see the goal he scored last week, the touch that he took down for the ball. Like, he has it in him. He has the baller in him. Technically, great player. He just doesn't turn up enough. But I thought I saw him. He was going to turn it around. He was going to turn it around. Big semi-final. I thought, yeah. He had a big game. Important goals. Important passes. Come off a bit early. But we could rest him and then give him the chance in the second leg to see it out. And then lead us into the final. Because he was doing a lot of the talk. Remember leading into that game, PR specialist, he was out there doing up conversations. Yeah. Doing it in the sun. He's out there talking in the sun. Then he's in the press room. Talking about how, yeah, you know, it's not my fault. It's everyone's fault. Doing up all of deflecting tactics. But it worked. It worked. But we're not going to see him again. We're not going to see him again this season. And to build on top of that, DS90. Oh my God. Just when your strikers start to get some confidence and score goals again, man gets hit with a thigh injury. He gets hit with a thigh injury. It's looking like he could. They're saying he could potentially be back for that second semi-final against Bodo Glimt in a few days. But it's not looking likely. It's not looking likely. It's going to be a player that we're missing heavily because we watched Richarlison on the weekend, man. Richarlison's just good for getting the ball, getting it into his chest, and then just falling down on the floor. Get it into his feet, do the backup thing. I'm not going to do it because why for that? But he'll do the backup thing, yeah? Twerk up on a man real quick and then lay over in front. Foul. Like, that is the worst foul to win in football. It slows down the game. Yeah, sometimes you need your team to win the ball high up in the pitch, get some possession, restart, refresh. But it doesn't help with the build-up of the team. It doesn't help when you're trying to go on a fast transition and your striker wins the ball and just drops on the floor every time. Bro, learn to take a touch. Learn to do some jogger benito. Like, aren't Brazilians supposed to be able to bring it down on the chest, do the flick? Yeah? Show me something. Show me something. Because the pigeon is not doing his job right now, and I can't bear seeing him up top. But look, Spurs, we do have a crisis. We do have a little injury crisis coming at the worst point of the season because this is the point when it's most important. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't go through. That doesn't mean we can't get the job done. Desperate times call for desperate measures, and that's what we need to do. We need to realize the situation for what it is. We need to know that it's either sit down, shut up, or get up and fight. I need to see that fight in the Spurs players. I need to see the passion for the badge. I need to see Kulu back from injuries, not looking like himself, but I need to see him step it up. I need to see, the King James celebration. I need to see us go to Manchester United and slap them up again. It's been 6 times in a row now. They haven't beaten us since 2022, but I'm supposed to be afraid. I ain't afraid. These players shouldn't be afraid either. They've not beaten him under Ange. Man United's not beating us under Ange. So this is a rally, this is a call to all Spurs fans. Although we have a crisis, maintain your faith, maintain your hope. This season can still be special, and we still have time. We still have the players. I still have the faith we can get it done. But look, people, big up for tuning in again. I know I've sort of been a bit slow on the content. My birthday the other day, so I'm just trying to take a couple of days off, have a little bit of a rest, man. Reset, refresh. The watch along will be there for Bodo Glimpse, so keep an eye out for that one. Apart from that, make sure you smash the like button somewhere down here. You know what I mean. Smash the like button on the video. Tap the subscribe. Yeah. Road to 2K. Let's run it up real quick. We're on 1.6 something, but let's get that to 2K real quick and tap the post notification bell to stay up to date with everything Spurs. But big up to everyone inside. This has been another episode of Durag Diaries, and we'll see you next time.